What's going on, YouTube? I just wanted to make a quick video for the people out there who might be thinking this way, right? Like, if I were a person that had a full-time job and couldn't watch their charts all day, if maybe the 1 minute and the 5 minute moved entirely too fast for me to get in, or it was too noisy, I couldn't make sense of it, I couldn't master it because there was just so much going on. And maybe I wanted to take 1 to 3 trades per week so I can fund my lifestyle, whether it be to, replace my full-time income, just to give me some extra income, to use it as my bank account over the long haul, like whatever it is, then this is how I would approach the markets personally. I would go to my 15-minute time frame. And at my 15-minute time frame, I would use it to find my direction, key levels, and a good entry point, all on one time frame. And I know that sounds crazy to some people, but it is definitely doable when you have the right context and the right view on market structure. So we see that on the 15-minute during the Asia session, we came up to the previous day's high, and we took the previous day high and then started respecting that high all throughout London. And then right after New York Open, we flushed, right? We dumped, we started just taking out London low, Asia low, all of the lows of every session as we were going down. So this trapped or got a lot of people who had FOMO, trying to get in, trying to get out, all of that. Or if you were in up top, then more power to you, you caught the move down. That's great. But if I didn't catch the move down, what am I doing so that I can see that I participate in a very big potential trending day to the downside? All right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to look for my daily and 4-hour levels on the left of the chart. Now, daily is usually, more powerful. So I found that there was a daily liquidity level here. I found that there was a daily a bullish fair value gap right here, and that price was going to be coming into it. So I just set my alerts to see when it's, when it gets there, and to see how it responds. Once I see the alert, I see that price has on the way down on this expansion leg given me bearish fair value gap, bearish fair value gap, bearish fair value gap. So for me, what I like to see is that this first bearish fair value gap, if we are going to continue strong to the downside, that we get a strong reaction from there. And we see the first candle that touches it actually closes above the 50% of that bearish fair value gap. So I'm not in love with taking a trade off of this. So I set my alert and I say, if we can break below the low that it's set inside of the daily bullish fair value gap, then I would be interested in maybe continuing to downside targets. And so I get an alert after the lunch hour, which is the New York PM session. I get an alert that we broke it. I look and I see, okay, we have now closed the daily fair value gap. We are now making a sharper move down. And I was able to look at the charts and actually evaluate on this green candle. And I see that this green candle was coming in to the candle that closed below the daily fair value gap. So what I did was I waited for the setup that I like to see, and I took an entry, put my stop above that 15-minute candle. And now you just let price cook, right? You can step away from your charts. You can set your levels, set everything that you need. Right now, I am mentally break even. I don't think we're going to get a, huge rocket back up, but I'm mentally break even right now as I'm just letting the candles develop, because the 15-minute is going to take time, right? If you're on a 15-minute entry, you got to expect that it's going to take, more than 5 minutes for you to hit, where you're going. Now, can it do that sometimes? Yes, but again, allow it to happen. So right here where I have my profit lock in, that is me locking in 1.5, and I'm going to give it a little bit of time to move through that range right there, because I think that us being in power hour right now, that we can definitely come down and hit this ultimate target here, as we have created a high and then gave me 2 bearish fair value gaps, or 1 bearish fair value gap and another that is creating on the way to this level. So I'm not going to be so quick to take out the trade, but again, I am break even already. And then because of the rules of live trading accounts and prop firms with margin and everything else like that, I will close this trade before power hour is done. However, it's, it's letting it cook, right? This is an example of you not having to master the 1 minute time frame in order for you to be successful in the market. You don't have to sit at the charts all day for you to be successful in the market, whether you trade futures, whether you trade options, whether you trade whatever. So long as you have the right approach, the right system, and discipline, you can be uber successful. So I hope this helps somebody. Again, this is not financial advice. This is not any recommendations on how to trade. It's just the way I look at the market. But if you like it, go ahead and like, subscribe, and share all the YouTube stuff you do.